Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you guys are new here, welcome. And today I wanted to pick some of your guys' comments, strictly a video about your guys' comments, and really had me thinking, are the queens playing strategically and are they not playing strategically? How should they play? Is it the right way to play? Is it the wrong way to play? Who should they pick? Who should they not pick? And in the last episode, the queens won 2 stars if you were the top 2. And in this case, Jinx Monsoon and Raja got 2 stars individually, and they have to give 1 star away to another individual in the competition. So with that being said, I'm just gonna pick 2 comments for this part. It had me really thinking, and I was like, this is kind of interesting. So the first comment that I chose was, my first thought was, I hope someone gives it to Evie. But I think strategically it might make sense to leave someone with 0 stars so you know there's always going to be someone behind you. In the end, it's just going to be the top 4 in the finale. Second one that I decided to pick was, honestly, were I a contestant, I would totally give the extra star to the front runner, who will probably be in the finale anyway. Why give one of those queens who is not doing a fantastic job a helping hand? They would threaten my ability to make it to the finale. Okay, that comment is kind of, I didn't understand it, because then they were saying they wanted to give it, but then they're saying, why would I threaten my ability to make it to the finale? That's exactly what you're kind of doing in that comment, right? So we're gonna get to that. So first and foremost, let me know how you guys would play with this situation from this last episode. Who would you guys give your star to if you guys were Evie, or if you guys were Raja or Jinx, right? So my thought process in this whole situation, if I was Jinx or Raja, I would be thinking, okay, give the star to someone that doesn't have one. Because if I was Jinx, I'm thinking she's not going to have more stars than me at this point in the competition. And if I was Raja, I was thinking she's only going to be tied up with me in this competition so far. And if one of them already gave their star to Evie, I'm thinking to myself, now who would I give my star to? I'm going to give it to the person that is a less threat, that hasn't been doing as good in the competition, which they all have been, but the one that I don't see in the top 4, you know? So I'm thinking I would give it to one of those queens. It can be whoever. I don't want to say who. Well, you know what? Screw it. Fuck it. I'll say who.
No tea, no shade, no pink lemonade.
I would first give it to Evie. And if Evie's star was already given to her, my next choice would be probably Miss Jada. I don't want to say, because if I say Miss Jada, it's going to seem like I'm hating on her, but I'm not, because she's doing so good. But everyone's doing good at this point, right? So, but at the end of the day, fuck it, I'll give it to Jada, right? Like, that's just how I would play.
All right.
Because I don't think that she would be a threat to me in this competition, right? So, I mean, if I was Jinx, in my mind, I'm thinking like I'm Jinx, right? Like, you know, but it is what it is. But that's how I would play. And then with the second comment, I just made me kind of think, I would totally give my extra star to the front runner. Question, you guys, would you guys give your star to the front runner? Would you guys give your star to Jinx or Viv or Shay? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, would you guys give your star to someone that you know that the judges absolutely told them that they are killing it? Like, you know, even though they did tell a lot of the queens that they're killing it, but that you see as a front runner. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below, because this is really it's interesting to me how people's thought process is. And don't get me wrong, whatever you guys say, you guys aren't wrong. This is just your thought process. This is how you would play this game, which is fine, because everyone plays the game differently. This is why this is a competition show. It is what it is, right? But I just love to hear you guys' comments and, you know, how you guys would do this. If you were Raja or Jinx in this competition, who would you give your star to in the competition? And if Evie was already given a star, who else would you guys give your star to? Other comments that made me kind of laugh, it made me kind of kiki like out loud, and I was just like, girl, this is so funny, right? So the first comment that made me key was, V should have thought further about telling Jinx her strategy. We know from season 5 that when people team up on Jinx, she gains new powers. I fucking keyed at that. That was a good one. When I read shit like this and you guys in the comment section, you guys make me laugh so much throughout these reaction reviews. So thank you for that. But that was funny. And it's true. It's like Jinx has said, okay, girl. And then even Jinx said in this last episode, girl, we basically are pretty much given the same thing. So it's going to be either you or me. So bitch, I'm going to be aiming at you this whole time.
We see each other. We see each other. We good.
So with that being said, there were other comments that hinted about Jinx giving the plunger to Vivian. Viv does not play spades or poker because why would you show your cards? That was the wrong move. Yes, totally. I agree with that. Like, I don't understand what Vivian was thinking, like, when she said that out loud. And even Shay was like, girl, you really gonna say that out loud? Like, bitch, you really you gonna say that out loud? Like, girl, I would have kept that to myself. Like, girl, you know she has the ability to send you home too. I mean, she has the ability to block you, bitch. Like, you know, like, why would you do that? So I'm thinking to myself, what was she thinking? Is she not thinking, or do you guys think that she was just speaking in the spirit of the moment? And do you not think that I'm still baffled at why she said that. Like, girl, you're literally poking the best front runner in this competition as of right now. So, you know, like, you're like, girl, why would you do that? So at the end of the day, even if she is in the top, which she was in this episode, you knew that you were going to get blocked from that comment alone. Like, it is what it is, especially when you know that you guys give off the same thing, you know? So it was very interesting to me why she said that. I don't know why she said that technically. Let me know what you guys think about that situation. And another comment that had me thinking and really kind of like took me back a little bit, which is pretty much revolves around like the fan base, the fan base of the show. So the comment that I chose was, hey, what is your opinion on the hate that Jinx and us Jinx stans has been getting? They've been saying that the competition was rigged for Jinx to win and like she didn't deserve her stars and everything. Like, it isn't Jinx's fault that she's so talented, and it isn't Jinx's fault that the fan faves aren't doing good enough. Like why they be coming for us and Jinx? Okay. Immediately, my thoughts went to, I don't pay attention to fan drama, and I don't pay attention to negativity towards other queens. I just don't do that. Like, if I see a negative comment that is just strictly just hate, like it's just hate, I just don't pay attention to it.
I'm not going to entertain drama, chaos, confusion, and madness.
It's a difference of sharing your opinion, your thought process, and giving your constructive criticism versus being just hateful and evil and just mean, you know?
Fuck them kids, bro.
So I don't pay attention to those comments. I pay attention to like, oh, I would have done it like this, or I wish this would have happened, or blah, 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 versus saying, oh no, like beating up on a different queen that isn't your favorite. I just never pay attention to that. And when I do read comments like that, I just like skim through it. I just really honestly just skip over it. So technically those people that do that, they need to not come for, the queens in the competition. They need to really address RuPaul and her decisions on why she chose that. So I don't know. They need to just talk to Ru about that, okay? I'm just here and just trying to, you know, get everything together and share my thoughts and opinions in a constructive criticism type of way, or just in my thought process without being hateful and hurtful and mean. And, you know, even though we know that this stan and this base is it can be very cutthroat, death threats, and it's really hard on these contestants. And it's easy for us to talk, but it's harder for them to really go through this, you know? And sometimes it can be really good for fan favorites, and sometimes it's really bad for people that aren't a favorite of the show, you know? But it is what it is. Sending all love and light to all of the queens. And as far as being a stan for Jinx, yes, I'm a total stan for Jinx. From the beginning of this season, I said my top 3: Jinx, Raja, and Evie. Those are my top 3, but I prefer Jinx to win. That's just what it is for me. And I'm rooting for Jinx. Does that mean I'm going to agree with everything that she does? No, I'm not. I've done it before on this season. I wish she would have done this better, or I wish her runway was better with this situation, or just how the queens should play. If I was any other queen, I would be gutting for Jinx. I said it in my last review. If it was me, I would have gave the plunger to Jinx, or I would have not given Jinx a star if she wasn't in the top 2. That's just what it is. I'm very, very unbiased with the situation. I think it just does a disservice to you guys from watching my reaction and reviews to just like be just biased towards a queen and just pick her or just want her to win because I like her. No, we're going on what we're seeing in the final edit. And yeah, it is what it is. And you know, let me know what your guys' thoughts and opinions are. Have you guys noticed a lot of the fan base really coming for, you know, people that really enjoy Jinx or like Jinx? And what are your thought processes on that? What do you say to those people that actually do share that, like, oh, you only rooting for Jinx because you like her, you think that she won all these stars and you're doing good in this competition, this well in this competition because you're a fan of her? Like, what do you say to that? I want to know all your guys' thoughts and opinions about everything in this video down in the comment section below. I'm going to be doing more of these, picking your guys' comments, because like I said, because of you guys, this is the reason why I do this, and I'm going to try to incorporate you guys onto my channel as much as possible. So this is a love and thank you to all of you guys. So there will be more of these videos coming. So leave some cute comments, leave some interesting comments, and leave some juicy comments if you like. And your comment might be chosen in the next video. Get me to think, get me to smile, get me to laugh, get me to just, you know, be angry, even angry. Because I enjoy comments that I just don't agree with. And that's okay. I think everyone should have an opinion and everyone should be respected for their opinion. So don't forget to hit up my Patreon where you guys can watch my full reaction as well as watch the full episode. And also check out my website where you guys can support me and my channel out some more and purchase some merch. All of that is going to be linked down in the description box below. And please give this video a thumbs up because a thumbs up goes a very long way, you guys. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I upload. Like always, life is your vision. It is whatever you make it, as long as you make it freaking fabulous. Until the next one, you guys. Bye.